trying out this wish deck in Pioneer. Let's see if we can make it work for here. So, we got a Dismal Backwater. Okay, must be some... Oh dear. Right. Yeah. Well, we could just be in trouble here. I think we're going to have to just drop this. Right. How do we proceed here? Yep. Can't block that in the air, that's fine. Right, we really needed that land there. Okay. Let's get a black here. Then we'll use the widespread thievery here to gain some value. Dreadbore. Right, we gotta go for the oh man, we are not gonna get it. We needed the well, I suppose the upside is we're not in huge danger with... Okay. Phew, we are in danger of losing a lot of life here. Right. Fable Passage hits just perfectly. So, we're going to use this, get blue. Then we are going to... Wait, I need to check my deck list. Actually, you know what? We just need to do this. Red, white. I think I got the... and if we don't have it, then I'll just concede, because I made a huge deck building mistake if it's not in here. No, he is in here, thank God. Deadly Vanity. I will choose this. Kill everything else. Whew. Alright. Phooey. Alright, another merfolk. Play a land here. We can Niv, right? Or do we just drop a second? You know what, this is kind of greedy, but I really want to do it. Let's see what we can hit here. We've got a Niv in hand, so we'll go for a Raven's Warning here. Let's go white, black. Let's Vanishing Verse this before anything else. We get 2 more treasures, so we can cast the... Yep, that's fine. As you expect, he draws a card. I forgot it had that ability, but that's okay. Right, we have 1 more removal spell and a Niv here. Unless he flashes something in his end step, I'm not too worried. Okay. Free Vampire, yep. Okay, we'll go to his end step. Then we'll just Dreadbore this, because it actually has Death Touch. So it actually kills itself here with this. Unless he has Counter Magic. Oh, does he just have a way to... Alright, Malachir Rebirth. Okay. Right, we'll use this, crack this, get a white, and then we can drop Niv here. Alright, which one is this? Is this the Raven's Warning or the Dreadbore? Right, what's going to happen here? So we skip this one, we go for the Dreadbore, which is... No, we went for the wrong one again, because this interface sucks. Black, white, blue, red, and green. Yes. We'll cast the Widespread Thievery. God, I'm so angry about that. Making it 1/1. Reload! In finds me. Okay, hold on. We get a Vanishing versus Dreadball. So we'll take Drown for the counter magic. And then we will use the Sorcery Speed Dreadball here. Because this is now mana neutral. And then we'll hold up everything we've got. We could drop the Wandering Mind, but we're in a pretty good state here and we want to hold up in case they have some kind of blowout spell here. Heartless Act. I'm happy to let Niv die here. That's all our Nivs though, so we've got to be careful about our value. Alright, second chapter. Let's go in with the bird. See if this prompts a response, because we are going to be able to see his hand now. Right, we draw a card and we get to look at his hand. He reveals to us Sancho the Trickster and Blood Chiefs first. Right, so he has the means to kill any huge planeswalker we get here. So, I think our best bet might just be to go wide. So we'll let's use this. We just got to threaten with a lot of things here. And then we add the Wandering Mind, which also finds us another thing. So we can... That does put us on the slope. Okay, we get Ravens. You know what? We'll get another Ravens one out while we're here. Because not only does it gain us life on a flying blocker, but with two of them out, the chapter's over sync. So we put the tutored card into the... my brain. We put the tutored card on top of the library, then draw an additional card with the second chapter. Right, so it's one card we don't know what it is. He Blood Chiefs first, so he has one unknown. Xantif. I think we go here for... Oh, we top decked up Valky. Of course we do. Right, best bet here. We need to grab the Captive Audience. You know, we have so much mana, I really want to play Captive Audience, so we're going to do that. Attack with everything. We'll get to see his last card that we haven't seen. Okay, he gains a Soaring Fort Thief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's give him a Captive Audience, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, because we do that. We won't deploy the Valky, we'll hold on to the treasure for now. Now he has to choose. Alright, nope, he takes the takes that there. We got the Captive Audience a player, I'm pretty happy with that. God, we are not skipped it. I'm not happy with this current build. I think it will require some tweaking. But I'm just putting these videos out because I've been a bit off this weekend. We're getting somewhere. We'll just run this one back. I think they got choked on blue, which also hurt them quite a bit. Right, we'll take the Orion to the sideboard. And this is the good old one-land hand, which we will not be keeping. Mulligan. Well, this has stings. Then we put Valky at the bottom here. We'll see what our opponent goes for. Temple of Deceit. They play slow too, it looks like. There's a Ravens warning. So this could get us red. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So we're going to immediately crack this. We're going to grab the red. And we want the red just because we don't want to risk losing the mill here. Because if they're just going to drop us Agonizing Remorse, yeah? Wait. Did he? Okay, they exiled. Alright, I'm confused. On the other hand, you choose a non-land card from it. Or the okay, I'm just... Okay, duress, yep. See what he takes here. Widespread, interesting choice. Duress again, okay, so he has the triple duress and takes the Ravens. Okay. Confused. Sowing Fort Thief. Bump, bump, bump. End step. Let's just destroy this now. We draw a tap land, which isn't great. So we'll add Yorion to hand here. Then we'll pass. See what they do on their turn. This is going to be the... yeah. Okay. We'll play this. We'll play it tapped because we don't get any value out of this. So, black, black, white, blue, green. So let's play the Niv.
Reload!
Let's hope for some okay hits. Wow, that was a full spread of cards. Favor Elder, I'm afraid. You gotta go. The problem with the Favor here is they could easily... Right. What I'm thinking will happen here is a Blood Chiefs first. Oh no, Wind Robber. I don't have 8 cards in my library though. Okay. He goes in, hits us. Alright, let's go to combat. We want to hit first. So he takes 6. Well, he can't activate this right now, so let's use that. So we can't draw a card. And then we could Wandering Mind, or we could hold up 2 interact. I think we hold up 2 interactive spells here. We can win this race. Drown in the Loch. Nice. Okay. We have another Niv in hand, so we're okay with that. Right, he's got 1 card in hand, so... And he's playing it. Prankle. Awesome. Right. Doing red, white. Kill that. Abrupt Decay now on your rogue. White, black. Then we can pass the turn. Right. This is where we're going to bring to light for a Valky. Black and green. Get good old Valky. Flip Valky into Tybalts. Plus Tybalts. Get a land. We can flash in a field. That's pretty decent as well. Wait. Oh. Wait. Where did that land go? What the hell happened there? Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Let's check the game log here. Oh, it was Jemia's garden. Duh. I thought it was a Fabled passage. Alright, so that's a quick rundown of the deck. So, let's see and move to the tech here. Right. So this is a similar deck to what we're playing in Explorer right now. I'm really just in love with Wishboards at the moment. They're the biggest fun thing I've got going here. So we have 35 lands. We're running a running our standard Niv Mizzet package. Let's get our preview window because I'm a professional. Standard Niv Mizzet package with a Bring to Light support here. We're running the full 8 here because we're a Yorion deck, so we've got 80 cards. This is a 10th of our deck now. Can draw us these. We'll then sort these by colour, and we'll move for a relevant colour. So, our two big hits off Bring to Lights, we have, as you saw here, Selfless Glyphweaver, which we cheat out as Deadly Vanity, which lets us keep one of our creatures around and destroy all other creatures and planeswalkers. We also have Valky, as we saw both of these show up in the example match that I put in before this deck. We got a full playset of Widespread Thievery for fixing, ramp, digging, value, everything you could love about it. Full playset of Silver Caryatid. I played these obviously because full-on hexproof here is way better against so much of the removal, and the only current thing in Explorer is the Paradise Druid, which losing hexproof when it taps is a huge disadvantage. It's been sniped too many times for my liking. And our namesake card for our wish is the Raven's Warning. We've seen this in the Explorer deck. We get a bird, we gain 2 life, we can then get information, see their hand, and then we can put a card we don't from outside on top of the game. We'll talk about what we choose to put on from top there. We have a full playset of Vanishing Verses to exile monocolored permanents. We've got a couple of Tyrant Scorns here to destroy small creatures, bounce big things if like they're game winning, or even just bounce our own creatures to rebuy our ETBs for our Niv or our Wandering Minds. A Drown in the Lock for counters, or destroying again. Full playset of Wandering Mind. 3 mana, dig 6 deep for a non-land, non-creature card, which in our deck is, we could grab anything from Bring to Light to Raven's Warnings to Widespread Thieveries. There's huge hits here, or just simulated removal. Also, blinkable with Yorion. Big buy back here. Right, we have then into our Rakdos colours. We have 3 Dreadboars to remove creatures and planeswalkers. Colgan's Command for Artifact Hate and buying back creatures. 3 copies of Abrupt Decay for non-land permanents, 3 value or less, uncounterable, so very good. We're running a Tarkus Command. I'm using this to round out my colours because I'm pedantic about playing every guild in every Niv deck. Honestly, maybe it might be better as Cindervines or something else, or a Clophis. We'll see. This is just, as I said, this is more just first draft of these decks. A couple of Justice Strikes as removal, and a couple of Faber Elders. So already I'm not happy with this build from the testing I've done. These should probably be Renegade Ralliers, and I like the mana base more that I run in Explorer, where we buy back the lands. Obviously, because we pop so many treasures in this deck, it's absolutely gas when we can do it. Even though these are great and in their own way. But, you know, we wouldn't be a Wish deck if we didn't have a good sideboard. So, let's split out our deck here and show you. We have 5 cards we would like to wish for, and then we have our regular sideboard cards. So we have D-Spark for multicolored matchup, we have Cobble for Phoenix decks, as well as the Lotus Field decks, Mystical Disputes for control matchups, and Vetoes for control. Now, in my testing, I have occasionally grabbed the Decide All factor. For example, against Phoenix, I still put out a Campbell, like, just 100% lock the game. But you saw with the Rouges match we just recorded, when it's grindier, we go for our standard pickups. So, Edgar is if we want a little bit of life gain, slash if we can, if we're concerned about how much removal the deck might have. For example, if they have a lot of non-land permanent destruction, or like just incidentally we need a body immediately, it's better to drop Edgar. We then have Stimulus Package. If we're late game and we have like 10 treasures and we have like very few cards in hand, or if we're in a situation where every 2 mana spell we cast makes 2 treasures, is mana neutral, then Stimulus Package is a great shout. Skeleton Swarming, because I will make this card work. I do love this card. This and the Audience are really 2 of my pet cards. And honestly, the powerhouse in this deck sometimes is Assemble the Legion. Anyone that's in this deck, every upkeep you put a muster counter on it, then make that many 1/1 tokens with haste. Slowly, just inevitably grinds out to value. Like I said, this is ideally what we want. We just need to buy a couple turns with our interactive spells to just muster the board wide enough to win. And then if we get truly late game, we get the Captive Audience, which is a 7 mana enchantment that should really be a curse. That goes under the control of an opponent, and then at the beginning of their upkeep they have to choose one that hasn't been chosen. Their life total becomes 4, which is basically death if we have any kind of creatures out on the field. Discard your hand, which can be backbreaking if we miss it reloaded. Or we create 5 2/2 zombies. That's probably the least egregious if you have the answers for it, but if we are late game and you are down to like 1 card in hand, giving us 10 power could just be like signing your own death warrant. Again though, this is an early build of the deck. I'm going to work on it going forward. I'm going to pretty much play a wish board, I think, in every format going on. I'll get to a more scheduled upload moving forward, but you know, I just wanted to get something out today. There you